Point of the season, Tim. What kinds of things are you focusing on right now as you take a look at the league?
Well, Kevin, this is where teams separate. There's two paths. Teams that are starting to get themselves ready for a playoff run, and those that are starting to think about their next offseason and angling for a good draft position.
And teams trying to peak at the right time. A very tough thing to achieve, don't you think?
It's critical. You want to be in rhythm and healthy to make that deep playoff run.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Johnson in at the three, the small forward. Shot by Johnson, no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Outside Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, Curry's range is just unbelievable. From anywhere on the floor, he is lethal.
Healed against Brown to the inside. Jokic with the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And here is Curry. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Pass to Hield. Here's Moody. And the Warriors, another three.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Brown. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Wide open look here for Murray. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And that is how you respond. Murray knocking down one of his own from beyond.
The Warriors have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Hield outside. Outside Butler. Pass to Hield. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. The teardrop falls in. He's got 7.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Now Brown. Taking a look at his stats. He's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Outside Gordon. From the stripe. And there's Murray on the assist by Gordon. Murray's got his second basket.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
It's stolen by Johnson. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Green. Curry against Murray. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Drills the three-pointer.
Wow, you love that. You come right out and hit 5 straight. It doesn't get any better than that.
And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
And so Brown will bring it up for Denver. 8-point game. Last time they met was in Denver.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it can be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Buddy Hield.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Butler against Gordon. Pass to Jokic to end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Outside, Green. Now here's Curry. 5 to shoot. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
There's Brown with the 3, and Moody pulls it down. Warriors leading by 10. Launches it from deep, and it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Aiden Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Murray against Curry. Murray kicks to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. They get it back. Jokic. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Now here's Hield. He's coming off a 13-point game against Boston.
And he also picked up 3 steals, really making an impact at both ends.
Now Jokic after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Tim, some forget prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Warriors with the rebound. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
Second chance points once again making the difference, as is often the case.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Gordon. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. The Nuggets, number 1.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Golden State on D. They lead by 14. Murray surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. Doesn't go for him. Nice defense from Kuminga. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, just throw it up there and let Kuminga do the rest. What an athlete.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Murray left side. Johnson a wide open look. Here's Jokic. Banked in off the glass. Jokic has got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Outside Curry. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 16.
And that's Draymond giving his team extra possession, showing you that motor.
Pass to Valanciunas. Murray outside. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it goes on Draymond Green. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Free throw good, Murray.
And what you love about Murray, you can count on him when the game is on the line. He's one of the most confident players in our league.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Horford comes in for Green, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Pass to Podziemski. Horford with a screen on Murray. And a dunk by Horford.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
So it's Denver now. The Warriors making the shot. Watson kicks to Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And checking out the stats for Jokic. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's putting up about 28 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
First one falls for him.
And what I like about Murray is how he just goes at you. He doesn't hold back on either end and uses his motor to wear you down.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Gordon comes in for Jokic. Hardaway is subbed in for Johnson. And so Murray nails both of them. Warriors leading by 14. Outside, Horford. Pass to Kuminga. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Deep 2 from Murray. Nice shot from the wing. Murray's got 11 points.
And there's the smooth jumper for Murray. That is always a weapon.
Pass to Pajemski. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Here's Murray. The Warriors making the shot. There's 1:38 left here in the first quarter. Out to Hardaway. Shoots over Kuminga. The Warriors pull it in. Down low. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Kuminga. And the Warriors lead by 16.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Denver's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Murray dishes to Watson. Pass to Valanciunas.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Richard, guarded by Hardaway. And here is Kuminga. Payton with a screen on Murray. Lock at 6. It's stolen by Watson. To the paint. Here's Gordon. It's deflected.
Yeah, he was eager that time, waiting on that opportunity. You'll love to see more of that from Kuminga going forward.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Denver also making a switch. Christian Brown's checked in for Murray.
Find the lanes. One shot.
So it's Denver now, trailing by 19. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
And Butler launches from deep. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Butler. Horford is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Payton and Richard. The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. Butler kicks to Payton. Back to Butler. It's hauled in by Watson.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Gordon. A 14-point game for him in the win against Portland.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend. Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Brown finds Hardaway. Valanciunas sets a screen for Hardaway. Pass to Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there beautifully.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Shots good from Butler.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 17-point game. Watson, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Hardaway. And Denver again with the bucket.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Butler with the ball. Watson's there. Butler, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And now Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Guys?
One of the best for sure. All right, Hallie, thank you for the report.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Hardaway finds Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. 6 to shoot. Valanciunas with a screen on Payton. Hardaway for 3. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Butler with the ball. A 20-point game for him in the win against Boston.
And let's not discount what he did from the line. He stopped the clock and gave his team a chance to set up their half-court defense.
Here's Hardaway. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
Gordon. Warriors with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Payton drives in. 3-pointer. Butler rebounded by Hardaway.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Pass to Watson. Now here's Gordon. And here's Valanciunas. Hardaway from outside. The Nuggets with another miss.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And here is Payton. Still yet to score. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Did you see Gordon get up for that? Man, he is athletic.
In the corner, it's Brown. To the middle, and stolen by Horford. Here's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half-second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Gordon. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 16. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with a list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. Number 1, Draymond Green.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Here's Curry. 12 points for him. Now Butler. Fires for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hardaway dishes to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Jokic missing. Warriors leading by 16. Here's Hield. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Hield's got 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Outside Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. Jamal Murray for 3. 14 points for him.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
Back to Curry. And it's sent back by Jokic. And they'll keep possession. Here's Moody. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Warriors leading by 13. Pass to Butler. And stolen by Gordon. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Curry passes it to Moody. Back to Curry. Wow! Magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Gordon. Inside, Jokic. And the layup's good off the glass.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Moody, and the slam by Moody.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Here's Hardaway. The Warriors making the shot. Murray for 3. And Moody pulls it down.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Now, here's Jokic. He had 34 points in the win against Portland.
And he really helped them control the game on the glass.
Outside Hardaway. 3 on 3. Here's Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one of the things I love most about Butler is how physical he is. He doesn't hesitate to draw contact.
The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
2 shots.
Free throw, good Butler. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
You know, there's always a lot of talk around Jimmy Butler, but the fact is this. When the game is on the line, Butler can raise his effort level. It's almost unmatched in this league.
Warriors leading by 17. Stolen by Gordon. On the wing, Murray. An easy 2 points on the layup. Murray's got 16 points.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Golden State. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jokic.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Outside, Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Moody finds Kuminga. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Kuminga's got 9 points now in the quarter. .141 left in the first half of the game. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Outside Curry. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
Warriors leading by 15. Kuminga, screen on Murray. Curry outside. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low, here's Jokic. Cruising basketball from Jokic.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Moody with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Boston. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's a solid screen by Kuminga and an even better finish.
Stay there.
Curry against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Over in the corner, Brown. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Golden State Warriors.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
Well, looking at the Warriors, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Warriors leading by 15. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. Bruce Brown is out there with Murray. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
And he knocks down the first one. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Shots good by Butler.
Well, he's a great mid-range scorer, and that's why Butler's teammates and coaches encourage him to look for that shot.
The Nuggets trailed by 19. Brown outside. The 3 from Johnson, and he's good on the 3 ball. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Healed against Brown. It's Curry outside. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Jokic with it. Now Green defending. And the shot is good from Johnson.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Curry. He's got 17. Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
What a look by Curry, creating offense out of the pick and roll.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Trailing by 19. Brown finds Johnson. Outside Gordon. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. Gordon's got 9.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Pass to Moody. Golden State moving it around. And that one's good. Green. And the Warriors lead by 18.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Murray. He's got 16. Now Jokic, guarded by Green. Jokic draws the double. Deep 2 from Murray. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Moody. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Murray, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now here's Green. He's got 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Yeah, game in and game out. Certain players find themselves constantly in the middle of the contact. Draymond is one of them.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
76% on the season from the foul line.
And he makes the first.
And some people think Draymond Green is a little too bold. But look, that's just his passion for the game. A lot of teams need what Draymond Green brings to the table.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And the Warriors miss again. The Nuggets trail by 16. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Back to you.
It's getting interactive. Okay, thank you, Allie. Now Curry. Following the 3-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Outside Gordon. And he drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Gordon's got 11 points.
And how about the urgency there on Gordon's drive? Pushing past the defense for that one.
Moody the pass to Curry. Now here's Moody. Covered by Johnson. Clock at 6. No good, unable to end this run. The Nuggets trail by 12. Jokic passes to Murray. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Here's Jokic. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Warriors leading by 12. Pass to Curry. Now, here's Moody. Right side Curry. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. For Denver, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
We all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
The Warriors have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Healed outside. Curry can't get it to go.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 10. Johnson for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Moody's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Curry. Curry glides his way inside.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. A 12-point game. Pass to Jokic. To the paint. It's stolen. Now the Warriors moving it up. Healed right side. And then Healed with the dunk.
Explosive play by Hill, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Brown outside. Gordon kicks to Johnson. And Brown now atop the key. Pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Curry. And another miss by Denver.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Green passes to Hield. That 3 off the mark. Nuggets have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter.
Oh! Unreal!
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Warriors leading by 12. Curry looking it over. Butler finds Hield. Green with a screen for Hield. Back to Butler. Over Gordon. And it's Butler missing. The Nuggets trail by 12. Brown with it. Butler covering to the middle. Here's Jokic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Watson's checked in. Well, defense is a big part of these players' games as the top shot blockers among small forwards this season. You look at Watson, an intimidating defender, 3rd in the league.
Just superb in terms of their athletic defending ability. I mean, all of them. They never give up on a play and do everything they can to challenge each and every shot.
Well, they are so determined to never quit on a play. They are going to be after you to try to alter or block a shot.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
Curry can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 9. Watson kicks to Jokic. To the inside. Watson's shot is off. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Kuminga dishes to Curry. Releases. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that is exactly why Curry is must-see TV.
Jokic on top. And another miss by Denver.
Now, that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Payton passes to Curry. Here's Kuminga. It's hauled in by Watson. Watson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Jokic. Here's Murray. And here's Jokic. Now Watson, the 3-ball. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Murray against Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Murray against Curry. Inside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
.130 left to play in the third. Kuminga, screen on Murray. Curry outside. Murray with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Gordon. Denver passing it around. Kicks it out to Johnson. Another 3 for Denver.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Outside, Horford. Now here's Curry. 5 on the clock. They can't stop the run with that one. Denver shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Back to Murray. Richard, he's covered by Murray. Kuminga off the left rim and out. The Nuggets trail by 3.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Good. Curry, so dangerous in transition.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Horford. Then there's Brandon Pajemski and Richard. No good from Valanciunas. Warriors leading by 5. Pass to Pajemski. And stolen by Murray. Holmes with it. Butler covering. Here's Valanciunas. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Richard. No good on the triple. And so Brown will bring it up for Denver. Pass to Murray. Here's Holmes, defended by Kuminga. Now Valanciunas. And here is Murray. Over to the left wing. Watson for three. The Nuggets with another miss. Richard, he's covered by Murray. Here's Butler, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. 4 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Horford gets the bucket.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Here's Murray. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so Murray nails both of them. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Kuminga. Shoots over Holmes. Kuminga, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Warriors leading by 5. Butler deciding where to go with it. Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Murray. Here's Kuminga. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And that is the look they wanted, just not the result.
Down low. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here we go. It's Butler. And stolen by Watson. 14 feet away. And he hits the jumper for 2.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
And at this stage of the game, you've got to take that. If the mid-range jumper is there, go ahead and knock it down.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Nuggets. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Peyton Watson. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, "We're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that." To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Out to Hardaway. No good on the 3. The Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Horford the pass to Butler. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks the three-pointer.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Johnson kicks to Valanciunas. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Valanciunas against Horford. Horford sets a screen for Butler. And taken away by Johnson. Outside Hardaway. Murray outside. Pass to Brown. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Valanciunas. And again, Denver no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Outside Curry. It's tipped. Here's Butler. And it's Golden State with another.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Johnson finds Murray. Over in the corner, Brown. Over Butler. And another miss by Denver.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets, trailing by 10. Valanciunas with a screen on Butler. He hits Brown with the drive. Valanciunas, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with how he can operate on the block and shoot it, Valanciunas is a tough matchup for most centers.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Jokic has checked in for Denver. Aaron Gordon comes in for Bruce Brown.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Valanciunas hits them both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Healed against Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. And here is Healed. 5 to shoot. Butler from outside. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Warriors leading by 6. Healed outside. To the middle. Butler hammering it home.
And there's Jimmy Butler later on in his career, but still showing you the athleticism.
Denver's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Hardaway passes to Jokic. Now Brown. Pass to Johnson. Back to Brown. 4 on the clock. Jokic inside. Defended by Moody. Jokic, no good. Outside, Green. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And a look at the toughness of Draymond. He took the hit, and he got it to go.
For the Nuggets, Brown is checked in for Christian Brown. And it's Jamal Murray in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Nuggets trail by 11. Brown outside. Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry wide open, and the Warriors miss again. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Jokic with this screen on Curry. Here's Murray. That one drops for him. Murray's got 25 points in the game.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Green with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Outside Curry. Green dishes to Curry. No good on that one. Murray with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 6. Poked away. Now the Warriors moving it up. And the slam by Moody.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Well, he had the spotlight. Why not add a little flair?
Murray against Curry. Murray kicks to Johnson. Pass to Jokic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Jokic.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Jokic. Johnson. Another chance here. Murray. Down it goes for 3.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Here's Butler. Curry outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Three, good.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Green outside. Murray against Curry. The three doesn't go.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Jokic draws the double.
Probably as great a feel for the game as anyone. Jokic knows how to get the upper hand against the defender.
First free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's off as well, so he misses both. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a three-point game. Jokic with the steal. Gordon. Johnson outside. Now Murray. That does not go. Green in the post. Brown's there. Butler outside. Now Moody. Butler outside. Shot clock at 6. And it doesn't go. Denver's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. It falls!
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move. Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Murray against Curry. Gordon drained from outside.
Tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
Now here's Hield. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray against Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. 5 on the clock. Gordon with the rebound. And so David Adelman calls the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
Now Jokic. Count it!
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Find the lane. Find the lane. No shot.
In the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
Hield fires. The 3 is off. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.